So, this is going to be a first. I'm going to show the outside of this unit before the inside. You're not going to be able to see it too well. This is a Friedrich X star, not exactly sure what year. I'll show the information, maybe someone can tell me about what year. This is the outside of it, and I believe the sleeve is older than the unit. You can see it says Friedrich. Let's see here. There's the side. The bottom's plastic. And if I can go over to this side, you might even be able to see the compressor. No, you really can't. Well, there it is. There's the coil and the compressor. It's a Samsung compressor. It looks like there's actually a nest or something in there. I don't know. There's something in there. Anyway, this is I think it's an 8,000 BTU X star. Not exactly sure. I bought this unit not as part of my collection. It uses R410A. I just bought this as something to use because at the time I didn't have any older units. The only thing I had was a couple of 5,000 BTU units that I couldn't use because it's too small for this room. But I bought this. Of course, I don't think I'm going to use it next year because I do have something better to use next year. At least I'm sure I will by next year, but I mean I already do now. But I haven't done anything. I didn't even add a drain hole to this unit, and I need to because some of the coils at the bottom are starting to rot. And there's water sitting in there. But I really did nothing to this unit when I bought it. I just stuck it in this window here and just started using it. And it really needs to be cleaned because I'd say probably a good 60% of this condenser coil's plugged up. And the evaporator was pretty dirty when I put it in there as well. So I'll show that in a minute. But yeah. So here's the inside of the thing. X star. And you can see, oh, where'd that flashlight go? Okay. You can see the nice mold inside of here. Well, maybe you can see. And I'm gonna have to clean this thing, but I mean it's literally almost time to remove this because I do remove these in the winter. I've got maybe another month, and I just can't do that until then because I'm not going to clean it just for another month. This bar on the top is something I constructed myself because somebody must have had this unit in a wall or something, because they had these on every side with sides for the top, and it had a bunch of construction glue and all of that. And then it was perfect size to put some Flex Seal around there. Now, let's look at the filter. Actually, been a while. Oh, yeah. So, I don't know what happened here, but it's missing this section of filter. It was missing it when I got it. And I'm assuming that's partially how this coil's gotten so... Well, I'll take the thing off. The coil's kind of dirty. I tried to brush it down, but it's still dirty. But I'm assuming that's partially how it got so dirty. So, I just put some tape over there so that no air went across there. I know I metered the airflow a bit, but I don't think it really matters too much. But I definitely need to clean that. So leave it out so I can do that. I'll go ahead and remove the front and I'll be right back. One more thing, you can see the Friedrich logo's right here. I don't know why they put it down here and just left this blank. I'd like the Friedrich logo still here so you can see it as opposed to right there. Okay, so I just took the cover off and I'd like to show you this. This is absolutely terrible. All the mold in here. I swear this was not in here when I put this unit in here. Absolutely disgusting. Anyway, here's inside of it. You can see, as I said, the condenser is pretty dirty. Let's see, there's like pet hair or something, and then down here we've got some nice crap in here. Let's see, can I show in there? How does it look down in there? I'll try to show down in this vent here. How does it look down in there? Is or mold. Oh yeah. Anyway. Here's the information, if it'll focus. It's Friedrich, San Antonio, Texas. This is model number XQ08M10-B, serial number AAAY01070, 150 volt, 115, not 150, 7,500 BTU. As you can tell, 24 ounces of R410A. Interesting. I'll actually slide it out of this sleeve some. I mean, it just pulls out. It's not screwed in, so maybe I can show you. Okay, so I got this off. There used to be a label here. You can't really see it. Here's a good reason to... Oh, man, I dropped my phone in the air conditioner. I'm sorry. Here's a good reason to put a drain hole in it. Look at all this crap. Like, damn, that's disgusting. What even is that? It's all in this whole pan here, filled with it. Of course, it's AHAM certified. That is absolutely disgusting. I mean, I know it's on the outside part, but how well do you think these things are sealed? So what I thought was a nest is actually just some paper or something. Here's the compressor, Samsung. And of course the camera's not focusing. Never knew they use Samsung compressors in these. Samsung is a lower quality thing than what I thought. They would use some sort of Tecumseh, something like that. But no, it's a Samsung. So, this thing's currently dripping water directly into my TV, so I'm going to put it back in its sleeve and put the cover back on. But first, I'll turn it on. And where's my temperature gun? Here it is. I don't know how accurate this thing is. It says it's 75 in here. The temperature gun says it's 74, so it's about the same as my thermostat, which is on the wall. It just says what time it is. Temperature. What am I trying to say? Blah, 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 blah. This thing's not in the sleeve right. I'll be right back. Okay, now it's all the way in the sleeve. I'll go ahead and power it on. Put it on the lowest fan I can go. This thing always, you have to turn it lower than you'd think. Now, there we go, low. Have it on the smart fan. I mean, it's already cold. It works good. 75 in here, 74 it says. This thing is going down quickly. 52, 49. I mean, this thing gets ice cold, definitely. I mean, not ice cold because there's no ice, but it gets condensation cold. Air coming out, it's about 51 point. It's still going down. I was wondering, can you get a remote for an X-Star? I mean, is it... These are not made by LG, I don't think. I know some Friedrich air conditioners are made by LG. I don't think this one is, right? The X-Star? I think these are actually made by Friedrich. But, what remote would this thing take if it can get one? On medium fan, it's coming out 44. Yeah. I'm gonna go up to high fan. I don't know at what temperature a coil freezes up, but 35, 30, 36, that's got to be about to the point where it will be ready to freeze up, wouldn't it? And this coil is very cold, but it's not freezing. Ew. Jesus, this thing's disgusting. If you don't clean your air conditioner normally, or regularly, not normally, clean it abnormally, give it an extra good job. But if you don't clean your air conditioner regularly, which I'd say when you take it out every year, clean it. I mean, if not more. These things get disgusting, they really do. Especially these newer ones with the styrofoam. Like I said, I probably won't be using this unit here next year in this room. Probably won't be using it at all, so it's probably going to sit all next year. Because I'm going to use something, at least something with R22, even if it is a newer one. But, I mean, it's not a bad unit, I don't think, but I didn't show you on the inside of the coils how they were plugged up and how they're rotted at the bottom, did I? Damn it. Anyway, you're just going to have to trust me. The coils are starting to rot. Not the coils, but the aluminum fins. Not bad, and I mean, I'll clean it up and fix it. It should be fine, but definitely got to clean the inside of it up. Get a drain hole in there. Even though the base pan is plastic, the metal stuff will still rot. Anyway, we'll get one more temperature reading since it's been running for a little while, but could somebody date this unit for me and tell me? I think this sleeve is older than the unit, although I'm not completely sure. Let's see here. Likely these things, you know, this sleeve went to an older X-Star, Q-Star, whatever, Q-Chassis, whatever the hell the name of these things are. Probably an older one, and then it got replaced with this one at some point. The guy I bought this from had a bunch of these. This was just, I guess, the one off the top of the stack. I would have really liked to have an older one with mechanical controls, or at least an R22 unit, but the guy did not speak English very well, and it was either one of these or a Frigidaire, and I didn't really get to look through the pile, and basically it was more of a point at it, pay my $25 and get out, because the guy couldn't understand. Let's see here, one more temperature reading. .32 it said. Wouldn't that be the freezing point of water? I mean, I don't know what the freezing point of water is, but I know it 32 is below it, isn't it? You know what, I'm making myself sound like an idiot. Just ignore me. Okay, one more thing. I hope you can hear me. I hope there's not a bunch of wind noise. If there is, I'm deeply sorry. I know this is the thermostat. In fact, let me turn it. Okay. What I was saying, if there was wind noise there, I'm sorry if you couldn't hear me. I know this is the thermostat right here. What is this? It's a little metal thing. It's stuck into the coil. Is this... Maybe it shuts it off if it freezes up? Is this like a frost detector? What is this? What is this? That's the thermostat. What is this? I'm sorry once again if I'm making myself sound like an idiot, but I really don't know much about these newer things. I mean, I really don't know much about any of them, but especially these newer ones. Bend these coils back somewhat. don't know why they're separated like this. I don't know how people end up bending these. The evaporator, I mean, I can see how you would bend the condenser, but how do you bend the evaporator? I mean, it's inside. And I mean, on these units, it's hard to bend either of them. Anyway, this is the Friedrich X star.